4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Jones will sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Daniel Jones scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Mayfield now from the 50. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll go up the middle with White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. F-18. F-18. Momentum here, D. Why shift the crew?
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. Now he's loose at the 40. Saquon Barkley. He's to the 20. They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see, from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now they'll They'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. What?
There he goes, right side. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin. 76 yards. And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running, on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Mayfield on first down. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Buccaneers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jones to throw on second down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 7 now. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered.
just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Jones. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And this one will be brought back to the 22. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Baker. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.